Let me tell you something about divorce. Some folks cry over it like it's the end of the world. Not me. I saw it as a one-way ticket to freedom. Pack your bags and go, I said, because Papa's about to live his best life. Back then, I was working in the WWE and dating like it was my part-time job. Then one day, out of the blue, I get this phone call. The person on the other end is like, guess what? I'm having a baby. And I'm over here saying, congrats. But then they hit me with, no, it's your baby. I don't think so. Click. Just like that. My life is always full of surprises. Now, let's talk about when Tyrus, the wrestler turned news guy, met Ingrid Murdoch, a boss babe who lost 150 pounds and built her own empire. You'd think their story would be like one of those cheesy Hallmark movies, but nah. Their love story is one of a kind, filled with surprises, blended families, and a house full of exotic animals. Let's get into it. It all started back in 2014 when Tyrus and Ingrid crossed paths in New Jersey. Sparks flew faster than a match on WWE. They started out simple, just coffee and conversation, but soon it was clear they were the real deal. People even thought they were already married, and you know what? They didn't bother correcting anyone. They were happy living their best lives without the paperwork. But in 2020, Tyrus decided to make it official. During the pandemic, when the whole world was on pause, he popped the question. And get this, he gave her an emerald ring instead of the usual diamond. Why? Because he's extra like that, and he wanted something as unique as their relationship. They didn't rush down the aisle, though. They took their time, planning their future and dreaming big. They even started looking for a home in New Jersey, a little piece of paradise closer to nature. Finally, in January 2024, they said, I do. To them, getting married wasn't about changing anything. It was just making official what they already knew they were meant to be. Then came the big move. They packed up their life and bought a farm. Yep, a whole farm. This wasn't just about a new address. It was about building their dream life together. Now let me tell you about Ingrid. This woman is something else. Tyrus once shared this story about driving to see her. He's cruising down the highway when he spots a billboard. There's a woman on it looking fierce, and he's like, wait a minute, is that Ingrid? At first, he thought it was just someone who looked like her, but after seeing another billboard, he realized, oh snap, that is my girl. Talk about leveling up. Ingrid's journey is nothing short of inspiring. She struggled with her weight for years, but instead of giving up, she got to work. She lost 150 pounds, not with some fad diet or quick fix, but with dedication and hard work. Then she turned her transformation into a career, helping others do the same. She started as a personal trainer and worked her way up, creating her own fitness program called The Rink Routine. Then she launched a meal prep business called Sensible Meals to help families eat healthier. Recently, she even rebranded her business to reflect how far she's come. That's what you call a boss move. And if that wasn't enough, she's got a house full of exotic animals. Ingrid calls it her tiny wild kingdom. This woman can juggle fitness clients and take care of a zebra in the same day. She's got skills. Now let's talk about their family. They've got a blended crew that would make the Brady Bunch look boring. At the heart of it all is their daughter Georgie, who was born in 2014. She's like the glue holding everyone together. Then there are Ingrid's two sons, Rhett and Rock, and Tyrus's kids from previous relationships. Together they make one big, beautiful family. It's not always easy blending families, but Tyrus and Ingrid make it work. They've got schedules to juggle, interests to balance, and plenty of love to go around. One thing that brings them all together is their love for animals. Their house is basically a zoo, literally. They call it the Tyrus-Zilla Zoo, and everyone has a job taking care of the animals. Georgie, though, has her own thing going on. She's all about horses. She's been competing in equestrian events, and her family shows up to cheer her on every time. It's like their version of Friday night football. Even with their busy lives, Tyrus and Ingrid keep each other grounded. Tyrus has his career at Fox News, and Ingrid is running her fitness empire. But instead of letting work get in the way, they use it to grow closer. They cheer each other on and face challenges together. That's what makes their relationship so strong. All right, that's their story. What do you think is the best part about Tyrus and Ingrid's journey? Let me know in the comments. And remember, love doesn't have to follow the rules. Sometimes the best stories are the ones that break them.